with a basic, well, not really basic, it's kind of complex building. So, let's see. So this is how it looks so far. I've got to change the shingles on here to match those ones, but I'll be doing that in a bit. And of course I did some, cheaty and added some flora on top of the makeshift lattice on top of the roof. Yay! So I'm going to be... So I've already gotten the first floor, the downstairs, pretty much... Oh, I gotta do a wallpaper in here. That's something I gotta do. Plus there's also a basement, which I've gotta work on. A few things I gotta do. So I've got the dining room, the living room, the main hall. Got the kitchen, which I gotta add stuff to, the downstairs bathroom. I've got like a little library or office area. Since I have the laundry stuff pack, I have a little laundry room. Living room over there. Got a nice little backyard with a patio. And let's see, let's go upstairs. And here we have the main hall. I've already done some like touch-ups. And so I've gotten some things painted, some not. I actually had to redo a whole bunch of stuff because it turns out that I can't really remove flooring or else it takes away the ceiling for above, and yeah, that leaves like a nice gaping hole in the front or in the top. So yeah, I'm gonna avoid that. So I've got a bedroom here with closets with their own private baths. I've got some like spare rooms here, which I'm not sure what they're going to be. I just kind of figured I'd just add them and probably do some like basic colors or basic wallpaper, basic flooring, probably some carpeting. I've got an upstairs bathroom that's a bit larger than the one downstairs. So that would be like the, I guess, a public bathroom. So technically, this is I guess, a 4-bedroom? Technically, you can use those those two as bedrooms, and then there's so probably like guest bedrooms or guest rooms. But 2 main bedrooms with their own like mini baths, and then that's going to be interesting to try and figure out how to place like bathing equipment in both of them because they're so small. And then I've got a stairway in here leading up to the top, which is like 4 separate rooms. I kind of figured that those will probably be like random rooms for different things, so you can use like different activities in there, I guess. I don't know. Not entirely sure. I haven't really figured all of this out as to what I wanted. I got majority of what I needed downstairs. So kitchen, dining room, a downstairs bath, at least a study or a library of some sort, a laundry room, a living room, dining room, that kind of thing. And then there's at least 2 bedrooms with I want to say walk-in closets, but they're not. I don't think they're walk-in closets. These ones look more like walk-in closets, but they just look like large closets to me, honestly. And then I have the 2 spare rooms here, which I'll probably just make them guest rooms, I guess. And then I guess these ones will be whatever anybody wants them to be. I don't have a way of sharing them onto the community creations, unfortunately, because of it's on PlayStation. I haven't figured out how to do community creations on PlayStation, even if that's a thing. Not sure. So I'm going to go and continue where I left off. I already know what I want to do for the concepts on here since I had to backtrack so far back. So let's go ahead and I'll finish with the wallpapering. Considering... No, that's not what I was looking at. There we are. And I want that. That in there. And I will use the same because this is going to be pretty much like purple and pink. Almost like a girl's bedroom. I don't know. I don't know. Either that or just it's gonna be like the purple room, pink room. I don't know. Let's see. And oh yeah. And then copy that. Put that in there. Copy that. Put that in there. And since that doesn't, since the floor is already all covered up, I don't need to worry about flooring in there. Now if I can remember what I used for the wallpaper in the other rooms, because I think I used the same wallpaper. I was about to say my system better not do that whole wacky thing where it decides it's going to like jump all over creation for the colors. Did I use those? I think I used that. Yeah, it looks about right. Basically just use like a pale yellow. And, oh yeah, I need the tiles for the bathroom. I think I've used mainly that. I think I'm going to do that one different. I think I'm going to do that one different than I did before. Alright, now for floors. Yeah, those don't have floors. Okay. And then I used carpeting. I think I used that for both there and there to go along with the... I don't remember if I used... Was it that one? It works for me. So I don't remember if I used that one or that one. I did not use that for that room. What did I... And that's right, I used the vampire one. And I used that one for that one. I'm not sure if I really like that though. None of those looked good to me. I don't like the obnoxious pink for carpeting. I wish that there was like a nice like lavender, but those are all like the white carpets. The gray. I might just do the white. The white should be fine. Okay. And so I think that completes like all of the rooms in here. Okay. I have no idea what I'm doing up here, so I think I might just save those for later. I do need to add a wallpaper in here, because I know I've already got the the flooring done. I'm not sure what I want to do for the basement. If I want to separate it, if I just want to leave it the way it is, I might separate it, but I'm not entirely sure. Or at least I'm not sure what to actually do for separating it or how to separate it. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and start adding think, yeah, I'm gonna add some like the countertops and whatnot. Now it's just deciding what countertops to use. Oh, I kind of like that. Wait, okay, it did. So I think so put the corner there. That's not what I want to do. Wait, where's the matching? I mean, that's sort of matching, but not really. Because it matches, but not quite. Maybe it does. Okay, so I'm gonna put... Oh, that's interesting. That only has... Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. That there, and... I'll put that there. Okay. Not sure what I want to put for a refrigerator. That seems to fit the... it does fit the theme quite well. So I think I'm going to put that there. I think I might put that. I'm not sure if I want to put it there or there. I think I want to put it there. Actually, undo. No, I don't. That's not what I wanted to do. Aw, I can't put that there. So maybe I will do that, then that. Actually, kind of like that better. Thank you. I'm very methodical when it comes to like when I'm picking and choosing what I'm I'm using for items. Fortunately, unfortunately, I wish they had double basin sinks. Yeah. I was about to say unfortunately, I wish they had it. I'm like, but fortunately, yeah. I wish they did have double sinks. But instead, I'm just left with these. The question is, do I want to do 2 sinks or just the 1 sink? I think I'm just going to do the 1 sink. That looks pretty good. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. Usually not the palette that I usually use, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Because usually I do like a yellow background for a wallpaper, like a pale, like a pale yellow for like a wallpaper or a tile, and then I'm usually using like white or dark cabinets. Like I'm usually using like these for the cabinets or some of these. Let's see. So I'm not sure if I want to add the trash cans and everything in now or just wait until like move a family in first. Blue and white? Yes, blue and white, yes. I've done a couple that are blue and white. Every now and then I'll do like the gingham, like the plaid wallpapers. I'll use that as the wallpaper for the kitchen. Almost like a country-esque style, but I don't know. My palette is like really weird, and my taste and like how I design things is weird. This is different. This is definitely out of my norm. But I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it, so I'm actually kind of liking it. And I don't know why I put like a downstairs bathroom like off of the kitchen, because I usually have it like readily available. So people that come in, they're like, "Oh, well, I have to use the bathroom, so I have to go through the kitchen into the bathroom." That's actually a fairly large bathroom for the downstairs. Or at least larger than I usually anticipate for like a bathroom downstairs. Do I prefer a classic or a modern style? It depends. It depends on how I'm building. This, I have no idea what style, whether it's classic or modern. I want to say it's a bit of both, considering I've got a little bit of classic, kind of like almost Victorian for style rooms. Like I've got the living room, which is going to be here, the dining room, which is off of the kitchen always. For some reason, I always do a dining room off of the kitchen. To me, I guess it just makes sense. This is going to be like a study or a library or an office or something along those lines. I have a washroom here for laundry, so I guess a laundry room. Upstairs I've got the bedrooms. I usually do like a blue theme and then like a purple pink theme, which that I have not strayed from whatsoever, but definitely incorporated the get together expansion, I think that's what it's called, and added the in-wall closets. The bathrooms in here are going to be kind of hard to design, considering that they are very much abstract, or I would say, I guess, probably not the right word for it, but they're definitely odd shaped. I do have like a main upstairs bathroom, which is going to be in here, which I've used kind of very, plain colors, very whites, grays. These rooms, I'm not sure what they're going to be, so I just use generic, like the pale yellows that I typically use for rooms, I have no idea what they're gonna be. But I guess if I prefer for preferring classic or modern, it varies depending on what type of house I have in mind to build. Typically, this is the style of house I usually build. It's usually very square. This is a little bit of a different take, considering that I've added like almost semi-bay areas to the front. The full entirety of the house, which I've done like the majority of the outside building. That's kind of how I have it. So it's similar to like a mansion-esque. These buildings up here, I have no idea. And yes, I cheated. I did the move objects to add the filigree to the top of the makeshift lattice on the roof of the house. So I don't know. I guess I'm more classic than modern. Thank you. Yeah, there's nothing for like, I haven't done any wallpaper or flooring up here except for like the actual outside. I added fencing up here. The other rooms have like a corner piece that's been slanted for the doorways. This one I couldn't because I have the stairwell right here. And to keep up with the planning, yeah, I just kind of left it like that. So, for me, it kind of drives me nuts because I'm OCD and I like things to be symmetric, as you can tell. This is kind of like a shot to the nervous system since most of it's not really symmetrical. And this is definitely not symmetrical, but it's one of those I'm like, well, I'll give it a shot. I'll try it. But yeah. So right now I'm just kind of adding stuff in. I haven't done anything with a basement, and yes, there's a basement, as you can probably see from this stairwell right here. I haven't done anything with that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that. I'm probably going to partition it off and create maybe mini spaces down here. I have no idea. Maybe create a club. I may put an indoor pool in the basement, but I'm not entirely sure. In Sims theory, indoor pools in a basement work perfectly. In real life, I've noticed probably not so much. You would need a very much a high-powered dehumidifier for the room and something to keep it well ventilated because of chlorine and all that happy chemical stuff. But yep, this is kind of what I've gotten so far. I've got to fix that. That's driving me bonkers. The fact that it doesn't match the rest of the house. I'll probably add some like roof accessories too, because I usually don't do those. I'm trying to do stuff that I don't normally do to like, I think, no, that's not the right color. Is that? Nah, it's a little darker than that. That's too dark. Maybe it was that color. No, that's green. That's green. Was it that color? I don't think it was that color. I think that's the closest I'm gonna get, so we'll do that. Although I did kind of like the other roof as opposed to these ones for the top. I may change that later. That's typically how I do things. I'm a wacko. That's my OCD. I need to add like, I need to add a pathway down here. Of course, I typically use the pathways from here as opposed to using the terrain editor. I'm gonna use... Oh, that's what I used on the top floor. I think that's what I used on this. Yeah, that's what I used on the stair, on here. Which reminds me, I think I need to use that on here, because I didn't think I used that. Nope, I don't have anything on there. There we go. That way at least it matches. I actually kind of like that. It's definitely different. It's definitely offset from the grays. That doesn't look too bad. But the fact that you can clearly see where the grass is and where the tile is for the stones is gonna bug me a little bit. So oh, that's huge. So that'd probably go great here. Alright. Change variant, place multiple. Trying to see if there's anything to like toggle grid, view controls, move cursor, cycle grid snap, object rotate. So it's change variant, but I don't think there's a variant to this one. That might work. That would. Maybe. I'll sort of. You can still kind of see where the lines are, but that works for me. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. Actually, that I really like. Okay. You can still see the lines, but at the same time, it still looks better. And I like the fact that there's the blue from the flowers. Kind of goes sort of with the theme that I had in mind, especially where the railings are blue as well. Yay. Okay. So now to add the bathroom features. I think I'm going to add... Do I want to add a shower? Do I want to add a tub? Do I want to add a shower tub? So many options. 'Cause that's a shower tub. But it's got that thing in the background. And none of those really match the color scheme that I have. So... that one's not too bad. Sort of matches. That really doesn't. That definitely does. The question is, where am I putting that? I think I'll put that there. So basically you walk in, there's a shower tub there. I still need to add a toilet. I need to add accessories. Trendy bathroom organizer. That doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad either. I think I like the other one better. That one's very purple. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The black, and then it's got like the teal stuffs there. That's kind of cool. But I think I like that a lot better. I think that meshes a lot better with the build. Okay, so now let me see what I can come up with. I think I'm gonna put the toilet over here on this corner. I typically don't use the auto counters. Automatic counter placement is off. On? I wonder. I'm not gonna use that one. Blue's not bad. What about these ones? I think I typically use the white. I think the blue might be the best option. I think that actually looks fairly decent. I mean, that's kind of like the perfect space for the counter. Okay. Typically I don't use the auto counter, so I'm not sure. Probably would work better in the kitchen than it would for the bathroom, to be completely honest. And then I don't want those. I think most all of them are. Oh, that's nifty. That one's unbreakable. That one's bladder 10, comfort 4, reliability 8. Bladder 10, comfort 4, reliability 8. Those are just bladder 10, reliability 5. That one's also functional while off the grid. That's kind of cool. Which is a new thing with the island expansion. Because if you go off, you can go off the grid and have no power at all. But that's not what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna do that one. And I'll probably do the whitest of white that I can get. Where's that silver? I don't know. That one works. It's the lightest color I could find. Alright, and I need at least a bathroom sink. Ooh, those are too much color. If it had like a bluish green, but not as green as that, that would be fine. I think I'm just going to go with the white. I think I'm going to put that one in the middle. And then indoor plants. Do I want to add plants in the bathroom? I don't think I really want to add plants in the bathroom. Yeah, no. I'm good. I'm gonna get a mirror. I think I'm just gonna do that blue because that'll match pretty well. I think I typically use that that mirror for the for my bathrooms anyway. All right, so now I need to add accessories or more accessories. No, 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 no. Yes. I can't stand that. That works right there. And then I don't think I'm gonna add the robe. I'll add that. I'm surprised I didn't make that to work with the laundry, so that because like with these ones, it actually has the note that owning this object will cause your Sim's clothes to become dirty over time. When your Sim changes outfits, discarded clothing will automatically be placed in the nearest hamper that has available space. So medicine cabinet. I think I'm going to put that there. It's a little high, but if I lower it down, yeah, I guess that's okay. It's gonna be, it's even with the mirror now, so it's not gonna bug me that much. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna add those are bright. That's too bright for me. Or at least for the color scheme that I'm going for. That doesn't seem too bad, but I think the wood is too dark because it doesn't match the... The wood's too dark. Yeah, I think that might match. Sort of. Not really. Ooh, that'll work. I think I'm going to put that right about there. I kind of want to put something here, but that would like cover up the window. And maybe covering up the window isn't such a bad idea. That's bright. That's... is there a green one? That's bright green. It's a little darker green than I want. I think that's yeah, that's way too bright. I think that'll work fine. Of course, all of these things have stuff in them, but not really much I can do about that, unfortunately. But it works. And I do want at least a mat in front of the shower. Wow, there's a lot of these that I haven't seen. Eclectic Rug Trio, Fringe Benefits, Vein Subway Rug, Stone Circle, Rectangle. I can already block a stone. It's actually... Who are we kidding? It's a rectangle. The decaf underfoot. Club rug. Kaleidoscope. Utilitarian utility mat. I may end up throwing that in the laundry room. I need just a regular bath mat. Food mat for the pet food. That's cool. I do remember seeing the cat and dog ones, so you can actually have no cats and no dogs allowed. I just want a simple bath mat. Bath essentials. It's a little brighter green than I want, but I can always do the white. Let's see. That's not bad. That actually matches with most everything very well. Okay, so I think I'm all set as far as the bath goes. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, so now let's work on the dining room. Usually I don't do the dining room, but I think I'm going to just do the whole works, maybe. Or maybe, I think I'm going to wait on the dining room because there's so many tables. I think I'm going to do the laundry room next, actually. Pretty sure these are under the indoor activities. Yes, they are. Okay, so side by side or stacked. I think that goes perfectly with it. I think I'm gonna do the laundry. I think I'm gonna do the stacked units there. Hot shot foosball table. think I found... surfaces. Okay, those are the counters. Those are the tables. Organizational counter. 5-0 hallway table. Odds and ends table. I'm gonna do that there. Yes, it's blocking the windows slightly. I may move those up. That's not what I wanted. Oh, maybe yes. Yep. No, I thought maybe. Probably put that there. Nope. Go back down. And that's another laundry basket that doesn't force the... doesn't force the... Aw, you can't put those on top? That'd be pretty cool, but is it? That can literally be put against the wall, like literally in the wall. It's literally in the wall. Actually, I think I'm gonna make that. But I don't like how it cuts it off. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that it partially goes through the basket. I'm so particular. That's a little too green. Kind of going for a teal. Like a teal blue, bluish teal. Might work. That works perfectly. I think I'm gonna do 2. Or not. What? It wasn't that way a second ago. That irritates me to no end. I don't think really that really goes that well. I may suck it up and deal with the other one. As much as that's gonna bug my OCD to no end, it just fits. That just irritates me. Nope, that's not gonna work because it's going through the wall. It's just gonna have to stay out like that. I'm not gonna be happy with it if it's in the wall. Now, I think I'm gonna do that's Laundry Maid Deluxe. Ah, that's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna put that there. And then I need. So this is the majority of the items are in the bathroom section. Probable ottoman. There's really no. I think that's the closest one that I'm gonna get. I'd raise those up a little bit, that way they're not completely being like hidden by the stand there. Now they're kind of even with it. So yay, bathrooms or washrooms complete. And I've got a pet door for if there's a pet. Kitchen's complete. The living room I think I'm going to wait on. The dining room probably will wait on. I'm not sure. What did they have for items for the dining room? I know they've got those. Ooh, bars. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to add a bar to the dining room. Ah, that's one thing I don't usually do is window coverings, so I might throw some window coverings on a few of these things. Centurion helmet replica awning. I don't need an awning. I think I might do at least curtains. Although I'm not sure if I just like these the way they are or if I want to add curtains. I might add curtains to the sides. I might leave the front ones the way they are. We'll see. I'll see how it looks as I'm going. Oh, those are single. I'm gonna need something that's gonna work for both of them. And something that's gonna match the, that's, I think, too much. It's too blue. Those need a tall window. That I kind of like. It's sheer, it's got a little bit of blue. I'm not sure if I like that for like the... Okay, see, I think for those windows that's fine. Those look actually pretty good. Those are very sheer curtains, like holy mackerel. Those aren't hiding much. Wow, those are like freaking out. Those ones are doing okay, that other pair were like freaking the F out. Not sure how I like those ones. I think I'm gonna lower those. I think having it up in the top part kind of looks odd. So those are almost like floor length windows. Definitely want to add some bookcases. Yeah, I don't like the... Okay, that might work, maybe. That'll work. I'll be okay with. What is with all the items that want to like merge into the wall? I don't have my cheat on at all anymore, as you can clearly tell. So weird. Don't really want another desk chair. I do want... lounge chair. Because... why not be comfy when trying to read? Do I want a sofa or do I want a love seat? I think I'm gonna look at the love seats first and see if there's one that speaks to me. Unbiased love seat, which is comfort 4, comfort 8. Comfort 5. I think I might do that one. I guess the green, which is a little too much green, it's gonna suffice for now, I guess. That'll work. That probably goes better with it than... And accent tables. Both of those are in the way. so it looks like most of those are... Okay, that should work, in theory. Not sure how I like that. As opposed to, say, something that's open, such as that. Let's see what else is there. Okay, I think the one that really speaks to me is that one. I like that. Let's get some table light. Because I want to put something in that like little nook that's in the corner there. Hello viewer, welcome. I'm doing some designing, so don't mind me if I banter onto myself. I typically do that anyway when I'm building, so it's not really out of the norm. Trying to find something that can go in that corner behind those chairs. I'm thinking a statue, but not entirely sure. Not really seeing... Not really seeing much that really kind of calls out to me, though. That I'll probably use in the dining room. That'd be cool. Illuminated below juice cabinet. Interesting. Silverware hutch. That might be cool. I don't know why it would be yet. Is that one space? Don't know why someone would have a juice, I mean not a juice box, but a hutch of silverware in their library, but I could put up another bookcase there, but I don't think that would fit very well. It's a bread box of holding. Desk nameplate stolen. I don't need any bathroom supplies in the library. Let me go to like the room. And okay, decorations. That's paintings and posters, bookcases, end tables, table lamps, window coverings, hobbies and skills, paintings and posters. I really don't want to put a painting in there. It's not really going to get seen. Unless you're at the computer and happen to look over. Okay, so what? Could probably put a plant in there. A plant would be okay. That's kind of cool, but not... But I mean, that's like in a corner in a little cubby space. Not really what I'm... It really doesn't make much sense to me. Centerpiece. A radiator. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do the radiator. Because I'm not sure what else to put in there. That's really a bad place for a radiator. I'm not going to do the radiator. It's a really bad spot for a radiator. Excuse me. And those are all like set pieces. I don't really need those set pieces because they're huge. Centurion. Oh, it's almost like that cabinet. Not a lot of like statues and stuff really call out to me. It's a dining cabinet. I'm not sure how to resize without going into the cheat menu. Ruined house exterior sets. I don't want any of those because those are going to be ginormous. It's a display hutch, but it's probably going to be... Oh, that's huge. It's not what I thought it was either. Large decorative urn. Yeah, I don't want to put an urn in the corner. That's gotta be huge. And why would I want a piece of like... Yeah, that's what I thought. They're huge. They're ginormous. Executive cave nectar cooler. I don't want an industrial pipe. Don't really want to put that there. If there was like a cabinet that stored... And that's a corner thing. I don't necessarily need a corner piece. Wooden hospital cabinet. I'm not having much luck here. So let me pose this question. Leave a comment if you're watching this. What would go in a 1-block section for a statue, or I just need to fill this area with something. I'm not sure what. The radiator was kind of cool. I wouldn't mind tempting the radiator again. I just think it just doesn't flow as for like realistic. I mean, technically it might work. I just think with it being such an enclosed in space that it wouldn't work properly. Excuse me, in real life. That it wouldn't work properly in real life, so I don't want to do that necessarily. Trying to want to make it as realistic as possible at the same time, so I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing. I'll look at plants and see if there's any plants that might stick out and might in a word, speak to me as to what to go there. Or what to put there. I want something big, well, relatively tall, I should say. That's not too bad. I wouldn't mind something a bit taller. It's not as tall as I thought it was. Floor is lava house plant. It's not too bad, but still. That's not bad, however, it's too big. I think that's gonna be my theme, is like, oh, it's gonna be too big. That's too small. That's definitely desk size. That's not too bad. Doesn't necessarily go with a theme very well, but it's not bad. I think I'm gonna go with that for right now. That planted palm tree. I might put something like plants or something in between the bookshelves. That would be kind of cool. So if you get to this point and you're watching and you see that, feel free to drop a comment saying, giving me some ideas as to what to put there, because that'd be pretty cool. I think that's probably going to be it for now. I think I might do another stream where I'm going over like the bedrooms and stuff later. And the dining rooms and living room. But for the majority of them, I think I'll do the second floor later. I think for the first floor, I think I'm going to be good for right now. It's almost at like an hour and a half, excuse me. Wow, a minute and a half. I wish it felt like a minute and a half. But it's been an hour and a half for a stream. I think I'm good for right now, and I think I'm going to call it quits for right now, and may jump on a little bit later for part 2 of building this magnificent... I don't know. I don't even know if it's magnificent. It took me a while to settle on the actual wallpaper for the outside, because I was hemming and hawing over it because I didn't like the brown, but I wanted the stone, or I liked the stone, but didn't think the stone went well with the stone foundation. Yeah, I wrestled with that for a bit, and then finally decided that I think I liked this a lot better than some of the other options that I was looking at. Alright, so for right now, that's going to be all, and I will... Why can't I... Okay, there we go. Zoom out, okay. And I will catch you all next time. Bye.